Johnny Cash? Are you getting ready for Halloween, sir? Yeah. It's your holiday, huh? Because you're a black cat. Are you a scary cat? No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so either. You're too handsome, huh? Oh, I know. I love you. Hello, vintage neighbors. Welcome to the Vintage Girl Next Door. My name is Laci, and today we are going thrifting. So over the past few weeks, I have visited some thrift stores. I have filmed that for you. And so this is kind of a compilation of a few thrifting trips. I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of a haul to show you. It's been a little dry lately at the thrift stores, so I haven't found a ton. But I'm gonna take you thrifting with me and we will see what treasures I found. And then at the end of the video, I will go through the things I ended up buying and show them to you. And if it's clothes, I will try them on for you. So it should be fun. Let's do a little thrifting journey together. Really quick before we get started with the thrifting, I wanted to thank Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring this video. I have worked with this fun game before and we are working together again and I'm so excited. I will be doing another fun giveaway with some awesome things that you can win, so stay tuned. I will tell you more about that in just a second. Let's talk about the game for just a minute. Disney Emoji Blitz is unlike any other match 3 game because you get to collect all the Disney emojis as you go. Lately, I think my favorite emoji to use, Sully from Monsters Inc. As soon as you get his power up, a little monster door comes down and he does a big scary scream and scares away some of the emojis on the board. It's so cute. The game is so fun. It's super addicting. You can match 3, power up, level up, get points, and collect the emojis, and you can use them in your texting with your friends. You can actually send the emojis and add them to your texting keyboard as you earn them in the game. For this sweepstakes, I have upped the ante. Not only am I giving away brooches from Lipstick and Chrome, I also have a vintage cookbook to give to you and a $25 gift certificate for Unique Vintage. They are a reproduction vintage clothing and jewelry and accessory company. They have so many cute things, especially coming up for the holidays. So it is a prize worth fighting for. So how do you enter to win? You're going to want to use my link. You're going to download Disney Emoji Blitz. And this time you got to get to level 20, screenshot it, tag me on Instagram. You can put it in your story as long as it's going to be public so where I can see it. You'll be good to go with your entry. It goes for a full month, so you've got plenty of time, but let's start now. You're gonna wanna start playing that game so you can level up and get to level 20 and enter the sweepstakes. Thanks again to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring this video, and now let's get into it. Let's do some thrifting. I'm so excited to show you what we find at the thrift store. Well, let's go. At the thrift store, let's go in and let's see if I can find any treasure today. Fingers crossed. unfortunately, there was not much happening at the thrift store today. I am going to try and go again over the next few days and take you with me and hopefully find some more treasures. All right, guys, we went thrifting, we found some treasure. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what we found. Like I said before, thrift stores have been a little dry lately. It's been kind of hit and miss, but I did manage to come home with a few things. So let's dig in and I will show you what I found. We're gonna start with the non-clothing items. I picked up, of course, some sewing notions. You guys, I just can't stop. So I got some elastic and I got some seam binding. I thought this was a really pretty color. Both of these actually, coral and kind of like a teal turquoise, very pretty. The elastic always comes in handy, and they were only 75 cents each, so I had to. Next up, I did find this little glass dish. And I don't have a ton of the green, like avocado color glass, but I thought I would grab it and maybe start having some of this color, because why not, right? And this was only 75 cents as well. I do have, I think it's a turquoise blue dish that's very similar to this one, so I wanted to grab it. I like the little like fold-ins on the side. Very cute, 75 cents, score. Next up, I found this little bundle. It was $1.50 for all of it. And inside we have some very pretty chopsticks. Look at how pretty they are. They're in their own little sleeve. They're like painted. Well, maybe it's a shrink wrap situation. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of like a shrink wrap on these, but still, either way, really pretty. Really like these ones. Look how pretty that blue is. Don't really know how old they are or anything, but I still thought I would grab them because they're really pretty. This is the last pair. So 4 sets of really pretty decorative chopsticks. Not only that, there was also a sterling silver cocktail stirrer, compliments of Smirnoff. It looks to me to be vintage. I'm not really sure, but it is heavy. It's also got some tarnish on it, so it's definitely silver. So very cool. The handle says St. Pierre Smirnoff. Very cool. It's got some weight to it. I feel like it's pretty good. I'll have to try to look into it and see if I can see how old it actually is. All of the 4 pairs of chopsticks and the silver cocktail stirrer, $1.50. Thought that was a pretty good bargain. Next up, I found this pumpkin little guy, this little pumpkin basket, and he was only 50 cents. No, I'm not sure how old it is, but looks vintage, looks cool. It will be fun. I'm going to probably put it together in a little gift package to send to a friend for a fun video collab coming up. So keep an eye on this space. You're gonna want to, because it's gonna be so exciting and so fun. So had to grab them, 50 cents. Next up, we have some vintage board games. I grabbed this one, Rummy Royal, $2, sometimes called Michigan. I've never heard of that game, but it looked cool, and on the box it says copyright 1959. So definitely vintage. It says with playing cards and poker chips. When I opened it up inside, it does have the chips. It does not have the playing cards, but that's fine because I do have some vintage playing cards. But here are the chips. And then it has this board. It is made out of paper. It seems fairly heavy duty though, so I'll open it up. It's kind of big, huh? Rummy Royal. Luckily, we have the instructions on how to play on the bottom. So I'm very excited. I'm totally gonna play it and try it out, and I will let you know how it goes. Maybe I will film that. Would you like to see the playing of the vintage board games? Let me know in the comments. Also, have you played Rummy Royal? I would love to know about that as well. Is it a fun game? Seems like it would be fun. We'll see. And then also there was a vintage Monopoly game. Now look at this. The box is in a little rough shape. It's got a lot of tape going on there, but this one was $15. It says in marker, "Dads do not use or touch." Somebody touched it and they donated it to the thrift store. Oops. So I snagged it, and as far as I can tell, this is a 1960s version of Monopoly. There's actually a newer game board in there, but there was also the vintage game board. So check it out right here. Parker Brothers Real Estate Trading Game. So there's the vintage board. Looks very cool. Basically the same. I haven't really been able to see any differences as far as I can tell. Copyright 1935 and 1946 by Parker Brothers Incorporated. So maybe it's even older than I thought. Maybe it's a 40s version of the game. Here's the rules. Okay, this is why I thought it was 1961, because on these rules it says copyright 1935, 36, 51, 52, 54, and 61 by Parker Brothers Inc. So the set of instructions is what made me think that it was maybe 1961 copy. It is not fully complete as far as I can tell from the older 61 version. These cards are copyright 1936, so maybe it's a compilation of a few Monopoly games. I'm not really sure, but pretty cool. Here are the cards. These ones. There are some pieces in here that I'm not familiar with the regular Monopoly game. Do we know this piece? And do we know this piece? Looks like an oil rig, maybe? I don't know. I've never seen it before. But what I did think was really cool is some of the original hotel and house pieces, and they are made out of wood. Look how cool that is. Very neat. Made out of wood, and there's a few of the wooden hotels and a few of the wooden houses, and then there's also a bunch of plastic ones, which I believe were added after the fact, probably when they lost the wooden ones. They just put some more plastic ones in. And then this set of dice definitely looks older to me. It's kind of yellowed, but I thought it was really cool. Thought I would grab it. Vintage Monopoly. You guys tell me, I think we need to have a vintage game night together. That would be so much fun. That's it for non-clothing items. Let's move into the clothing items. I've also included a few things that were sent to me by my sweet friend Veronique. She is on Instagram at Rose Romantique. I will link her Instagram for you. You're gonna want to check it out. She does gorgeous 1970s and Edwardian looks. Lots of very aesthetic tea posts and things like that. So she sent me a package with some dresses in it, and I'm so excited. So first of all, this one that I'm wearing, it's perfect for fall, perfect shirtwaist dress to wear for the changing of the seasons, and it fits perfectly. I love it. I love the plaid. I love the stripe of kind of like a turquoise green. It's so cute. Fits perfect. Also from Veronique is this beautiful blue floral dress. I believe this one is probably like a homemade from a vintage pattern, or possibly homemade in the 1950s, but I love the sleeves on this one. I love the high buttons. It's super comfortable, perfect, really pretty color. I love this color of blue. Also from my sweet friend is this amazing brown dress. I believe it is wool. Again, perfect for fall. And this one I believe is probably early 50s, possibly 40s. It has some really nice shoulder pads going on. And I love these little details in the front. These, like, they're actually like a little pocket. And then also, of course, the pockets on the waist. And one of its very cool details is all the buttons down the back. Check them out. Gorgeous. Next up is this very pretty pink polka dot dress, and I got this one on Instagram and it was a pretty good deal. I paid like $25 for it. I love the detail on the collar with the pearls and the rhinestones. It's just a little bit wounded. It needs some seams repaired and it needs a zipper put in. So as soon as I do that, it's gonna be good to go. It's a really pretty drop waist dress, very cute, and it's gonna be very pretty to wear. I'll still probably be able to get somewhere out of it before it gets too cold. And then also again in the springtime, it's gonna be a pretty spring dress to wear as well. Next up, I found this little blue and white striped t-shirt. I love the sleeves, very 50s looking. The brand is Linné. Not really sure, but I think it's probably just like an 80s shirt. However, it does look very 50s to me, especially tucked in to some nice high-waisted shorts. Perfect for that, perfect for summer, and I'm sure I will get a ton of wear out of it. I may end up taking it in a little on the sides. We'll see how it goes, but tucked in, it works totally fine, and super cute, summery shirt. And I paid $4 for it. Next up, we have this black eyelet blouse. I guess I don't know if it's not really eyelets, kind of. Has some embroidery on it, we'll say that. But it's just a good staple piece to have, a nice black button-up blouse. I've needed one for some of the skirts that I have, so I had to grab it, and this one was $3. Last up for women's clothes, I found this black button-up halter shirt. Very cute and very summery. It reminded me of a 50s like baddie, kind of like, think Crybaby, like with some high-waisted capris, and this shirt I thought would be very cool, and also it could be maybe considered a vest. I don't really know. but I feel like I'm gonna probably wear it as a shirt. And this one was $3. Last up, we have some menswear. I found some vintage men's pajamas and I am so excited about it. I very rarely find things like this, so I was very excited. So it says Sears, the men's store. I believe they are 1960s. There's the label. Red striped button up, and with the pants, matching pants. They are in really good shape. They don't hardly look like they've been worn at all, which is awesome. So I'm excited for those. And then also this pair of green men's pajamas. These ones are JCPenney. And I do believe these ones are probably 1960s as well, because they are part polyester, which I don't think was around until the 1960s. So there's the label on those. Very cool. I love the green color, this kind of like minty green with the red. Very cool. And then the pants as well. Cute. And the pajamas were $6 each set. That's it, you guys. That was what I found thrifting just over the last couple of weeks. You saw the journey, and now you see what I ended up coming home with. Hopefully in the weeks to come, I will be able to find some more treasures at the thrift store. You know I'm gonna be looking, and I will share them with you when I find things. If you like thrift hauls and you like this type of video, feel free to give it a thumbs up or a like. It really does help me out on my channel. When you do that for me, I sure appreciate it, and I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. If you are new and you have not subscribed already, please do so. We would love to have you stick around the vintage neighborhood for more of our vintage fun. Don't forget to use my link in the description. Download Disney Emoji Blitz. You can enter my sweepstakes and play super fun Disney emoji game with me. I would love that. And I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are feeling safe and feeling loved. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.